Mr. Elliot has no relationship with the child, which makes two of them.
You have not. So what happened?
Well, hello. Welcome back to Yodi's Urban Book Club. I think that sounds really nice. But welcome back to Yodi's Urban Book Club. We are in the process of reading. I'm doing 101 things, but that's not what I'm reading. But I'm in the process of doing a whole lot of stuff, so I'm going to be popping in and out. My goal is to have this book done and completed by tomorrow. So I know I can do it, and I'm going to push forward to get it done. So yesterday we left off with um my computer was acting really funny yesterday. I don't know what the issue was, but it was acting really funny. Um um it was acting really funny yesterday. I don't know. It wouldn't keep up. It started looping and I don't know what the world was going on with it. So hopefully today it won't do that. But if it does, I promise y'all I get the issue fixed. So my next thing is but we left off with Love by Billionaire, the Kassom Brothers, book three. We left off where Sierra had just given birth to the twins, and I believe she reached out to her mom, and Jules done bought her this big old house, and he hadn't been in it, she hadn't been in it, so they toured the place together. And as far as Meek and Toya, he ain't feeling her right now. He want her to get herself together. And let's see who else. Grandma Lay, she's very um she's into their granddaddy. But yeah. So we're gonna jump right back into this. I hope it doesn't give me any issues that it gave me yesterday. So we're gonna go ahead and start the live. But before I finish, and also when we end, I'll remind you guys again, if you come in, just say hi so I can at least acknowledge you and follow you on your page or whatnot. And also subscribe, comment, like, share so we can get this out here to everybody else. So, without anything else, we're gonna go ahead and pick back up where we left off at yesterday.
Beautiful, I will give anything to see that smile daily, no thanks needed. I should be thanking you over and over again, I told her. Son, this house is gorgeous and huge. Your brother already calls the old house a museum. What has he decided to call this one? My mother asked. Mom, I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. See, come go with me, I have a surprise for you, I told her laughing, when we made it to the basement and Sierra saw her surprise because she couldn't miss it. Jules, you didn't. Sierra yelled, and hugged me tight. I had a cheesecake factory display set up, and it would be set up for her daily. Whatever cheesecake you saw in the restaurant was also in this display. Sierra loved the cheesecake factory, so now anytime that she wanted a slice all she had to do is come downstairs. I'm glad you love it, I told her. I do, and I will be back down real soon. Let's get the babies squared away upstairs, Sierra said, and we took the elevator to the second floor to get the babies. When we got to the nursery, we couldn't believe how beautiful the room turned out. Half of the room was pink princess themed, and the other half was blue with a prince theme going on. Everything that a baby needed was in this room. Jules, everything about this room is just breathtaking. Sierra stated, and I couldn't agree more. The decorators outdid themselves with this entire house. We had so much to see, but we were extremely exhausted and planned to rest until later. My mother and Malai were planning to stay with us for a while, to help out with the babies. My mom has decided to take some time off from work, until things settled down. I need to talk to her and let her know she could go back to work when she is ready to do so. I wish she would just retire, and have some fun, maybe meet a nice man. She deserves happiness. Zilan wouldn't agree with that statement, but his ass is happy and in love. Once we got Lila and LJ situated, we went to our bedroom, and this room was definitely made for a king and a queen. Sierra had a walk-in closet that you could fit 3 king-size beds in. Her closet had a button on the wall that rotated her clothes. All of her clothing was color coordinated. It looked as if you were in a boutique. I did have the buyer add more clothing, shoes, and bags in here. She had a bathroom, chairs, television, surround sound, and a wine refrigerator all in her closet. Hell, she didn't have to come out if she didn't want to. I'm not going to even scream, but I damn sure want to. This is it right here, baby. I love this closet, and the clothes, oh my god. Thank you, so much, Jules. Sierra stated. I told you to stop thanking me. Everything you have you deserve, and this place is absolutely beautiful just like you, my lady, I told her. So, what time is Ari and Zilan coming over? See, I asked. Around 7, I believe. We are just going to have dinner. Zilan said he just wanted to chill this year and be around family, so that is what we are doing, I responded. Okay, that is fine with me since I can't go nowhere, see, I stated. I was at peace. My lady was at peace, and I was pleased with that. Chapter 23. Yee Ari, ake up sleepyhead. Happy birthday, baby. I'm so glad you made it back home in time for your birthday, I whispered to Zilan, kissing him all over his face. Thank you, baby. I know I was hoping the shit with my brother ended quickly, and I'm glad it did, Zilan said. What do you want to do today? I asked Ari. I don't want to do shit but to lay up in you all damn day. We are going to Jules and Sierra's house later, and I'm good with that, Zilan said. I made you breakfast in bed, and I have some gifts for you. I didn't really know what to get a man that has everything. I hope you like them, I told him, and he looked at me all weird. You are all I need in a gift. That shit is materialistic to me. You are my gift, baby girl, and I will appreciate whatever you did for me. I don't care if it's a pair of socks. It came from you, so I will love it. I need you to understand that, Ari, he stated, and I loved him for saying that. Zilan decided to eat his breakfast, and then we went to take a shower. God, you are a beautiful woman, he said, kissing all over my neck and lips. I began rubbing up and down his shaft as we attacked each other's lips hungrily. I sucked and kissed all over his neck, working my way down his body until I got to the snake he called a dick. I held his dick in my hand, massaging it softly, while watching the different emotions that my man was having. I loved the love faces Zilan made when we were making love. It just did something to me. Kissing his pole gently, and then taking him into my mouth. Moving up and down using my tongue to massage and apply pressure. Babby, this shit feels amazing, fuck K. Zilan moaned out, and I continued my assault on his dick. He grabbed my hair, moving his dick in and out of my mouth. I continued sucking like my life depended on it. Making my man release was my only goal. Ugh, Ari, damn girl, this shit is fucking good. I'm about to come, babe. Watch out, Zilan stated, but I kept going until he couldn't take it any longer. Once he calmed down, I released him from my mouth and stood up, smiling at him. I love you, I told him as he turned me around and pinned me against the shower wall. He slid in me so quick, I didn't have time to catch my breath. Oh shit, fuck you to deep, babe. Fuck that, I ain't deep enough in this good ass pussy. All day, baby, prepare yourself. We fucking all over this big ass house all damn day, Zilan growled in my ear, as he pumped in and out of me, going deeper and deeper. My man was on one, had me coming back to back. Sex with Zilan was the most amazing shit I have ever felt in my life. After we showered, we went to the bedroom for another round of love making. When he said he was fucking me all day, that is what the hell he meant. We cleaned up and got back in the bed to watch a movie. I decided it was time to give Zilan his gifts. I got from the bed and went in my closet to get his gifts and handed him his first box. Babe, thank you, but you didn't have to buy all of this, Zilan said, as he opened the first gift. I got you what I wanted you to have, now open it, I spoke. Oh shit, this is the new Rolex Oyster that I wanted. Thank you so much baby girl, he stated, as he put the watch on and gave me a kiss. Here is your next gift, I stated. I was kind of nervous but here we go. Babe, this is a onesie that says, I love you daddy. Did you mean to give this to Sierra for the babies? I think you mixed our gift baby girl, Zealand said, with his face twisted in confusion. Is that all in that box baby? I asked. No, it's a pregnancy test, Zealand stated, and he stopped to look at me, and then back at the test. Ari, what is this? Are you pregnant baby? He asked, and I nodded with tears rolling down my face uncontrollably. Zealand jumped up so damn fast and was pulling me in for a hug, kissing all of my tears away. We're having a baby Z. I can't believe it. I wanted to tell you when I found out a few days ago, but I decided to wait until your birthday, I told him. My lady, you just made me the happiest fucking man alive. Zealand yelled. He was shouting that he was going to be a father as he ran into his closet grabbing clothes. He came back out and went into my closet grabbing clothes. Babe, what are you doing? I asked him, confused as hell as to what was going on. Put those clothes on babe, and stop asking questions. He stated, as he was texting away on his phone. I guess it's safe to say that my man was very excited about becoming a father. Chapter 24 Zealand I don't know what the fuck she just did, by telling me she having my baby. I was so fucking happy right now. There was nothing on this damn earth that was going to stop me from loving that girl. She was truly my forever lady and one was going to make that shit a reality to fucking day. We were on our way to Jules and Sierra's house because me and Jules to make a run. Damn, look at this house, Ari yelled. I forgot she's never seen the new house. Yeah, this nigga did it, when he bought this damn mall. I told Ari. Babe, you are so damn crazy, a mall though. Ari said, laughing at me. Hell, yeah, look at this shit don't make no sense. I'm telling you I'm gone buy me a scooter to roll around in that shit, I responded. Her ass thought the shit was funny, but I was serious as hell. I'm going to ask Malai, if she want one. That's my nigga right there, I bet she would be down. We got up to the house and got out the car. I used my key to get in, and I heard voices coming from down the hall. I assumed everyone was in the family room. Hey baby, happy birthday, my mom said, as we walked in the room. Happy birthday bro, Jules stated. Thank you both, I said giving them a hug. Happy birthday son, what y'all doing here? I thought you said y'all wasn't coming over until tonight, Lai asked. Something came up. I told her, as I looked over at Ari. Where is Sierra? I asked. Here I am, happy birthday bro, see I said, walking up to me for a hug. Thank you, baby girl, how are you feeling? I asked her. I'm feeling better, now that I'm home. The bed in the hospital was horrible, see I responded. I feel you on that, listen everyone Ari, and I have to tell you something, I said looking at Ari and she nodded her approval. What's going on bro? Jules asked. We are having a baby. Ari yelled out, and the ladies rushed over to her and Jules came over giving me a brotherly hug. Congrats bro, I'm happy for you. Maybe you will lay off spoiling my kids. That would be a big fat ass no, I'm going to spoil the hell out of them. I'm Uncle Zell, my baby will just be an addition to the crew of being spoiled. So, what you need me to do? Jules asked. I need to get a marriage license today, I said to Ju, and he turned his head really quick. Are you sure? Jules asked. I have never been sure about anything in my life. She is the one for me, and she is having my baby. I can't have her without my last name another damn day, I stated. So, we doing this tonight, how do you plan to pull all of this off in just a few hours? Jules asked. Bruh, we rich, well I'm rich your ass is wealthy. Money can make anything happen in a few hours, I told him, and Sierra came over. Zealand, congrats bro, I'm super excited about being an auntie, I stated full of excitement. I pulled Sierra to the side and told her my plans to marry Ari, and that damn girl almost lost her mind. I had to calm her down before Ari noticed, and we came up with a plan. I was going to make sure Ari was straight. Sierra and I pulled Malai and my mom in and told them everything. Mala's ass started twerking all over the damn kitchen. While Jules and I was going to head out to handle the rest. I called Meek to come and meet us in Manhattan. Just as we were getting ready to leave, Santiago showed up. Damn, I forgot to tell you he was coming in for your birthday dinner, Jules stated. Happy birthday, my Joe, my grandfather said. Thank you, Pops, I appreciate it, I replied. Well, damn, hey Big Daddy, it's nice to see you again, Lai said to my grandfather. It's nice to see you again as well, beautiful lady, my grandfather replied, kissing Mala's hand. This nigga was smooth, with his shit because he had Lai grinning hard as hell. Pops, the maid will show you to your room, and we will be back in a couple of hours, Jules stated. That is fine with me, I want to get to know this beautiful woman right here, Santiago said, as he kissed Lai's hand again. Be easy, old fellow, I said. Son, ain't nothing old about me, but my money, my grandpop said. I know that's right, baby, tell his ass again, so he will understand how you rolling, Lai yelled out. All I could do was shake my head, Lai was just too damn much. I went to speak with Ari, for our lawyer, so he could get this marriage. I was getting married today, point blank. Chapter 25. Sirati felt so good to be in my new home with my man, and our children. I couldn't ask for anything better than this. Ci, can I hold Lila? Carrie asked. Come sit in my lap, baby, and we will hold her together. I told her, ever since we have been home Carrie has been wanting to hold her brother and sister. I think it is the cutest thing ever, however, we had to give her some rules about the twins. We didn't just want her trying to pick them up without supervision. I had made all the calls I needed to make for Ari and Zeland's nuptials tonight. I can't believe he is going to ask her to marry him, and if she says yes, that shit is going to happen tonight. I can't see my sister telling him no, she loves Zeland more than anything in this world. I'm truly happy for her, everything will be taking place in our pool house and the reception will be held on the grounds. The only people invited are some of the close friends Jules and Zeland have and of course our family. Zeland made a request that he wanted to have a white party instead of just a regular dinner. He told Ari he wanted to celebrate big now that he is going to be a father. Good thing Ari went for it, now it won't look bad with all the people coming in and out to set everything up. I called a wedding planner to help me get everything together, and now we are all set. Toya is going to do our hair and makeup, since she specializes in that area. Jules's buyer is bringing over dresses for us to try on. Toya and I will be Ari's bridesmaids, and I know for sure Jules and Meek will stand with Zelan. Sis, do you know what you are wearing to the party tonight? Ari asked, coming into my bedroom. I can't go anywhere to shop being as though I just had a couple of babies. So, I called Stephanie, Jules's wardrobe person, to come over with some white gowns for me. You, Toya, Grams, Carrie, and Ms. Simone, I said, smiling at Ari. Ci, you have to be careful tonight, try not to do too much, Ari stated. I'm good sis, I won't stay at the party too long, I promise. Besides, I'm breastfeeding, the babies are on a schedule, I told her. Ci, they are the cutest babies I have ever seen in my life. They look just like Jules though, even with LJ having your eye color he don't look nothing like you, Ari said laughing. Keep laughing tramp, that's why your baby going to come out looking like Zelan, I yelled. Hell, that baby need to come out looking like that fine nigga. Then I can brag about my grandbabies being the fuck EILN.E, Grams said, as she walked in the room. Grams, how you gon' call your grandsons fine? I asked her. Lord, this girl had too much of that damn morphine. Sierra, if they got fine ass daddies, and they come out looking like they fine ass daddies, then they ask on be fine just like they damn daddies. You got that dummy, Grams yelled, and Ari was on the floor laughing so hard. Grams, you certified, and I want to be damn down, Ari told her. Whatever lil girl, I came up here to tell y'all I'm about to be rich, because I'm giving that Spanish nigga all I got. Grams said, dropping and bouncing her booty all around. Show him what you working with, Grams. Ari yelled. That's going to be all y'all damn grandpappy round here when I'm finished with his ass, Grams responded, and walked out. Ari and I just fell out laughing because our grandmother was the shit. Hands down, she held the title of the dopest grandmother ever. Ladies, y'all ready to get glammed up? Ari, you have to be breathtaking for your man, since y'all celebrating the birth of my god baby. Bitch, you could have called me, when you found out too. Sierra, this fucking house is everything hunty. Toya yelled. Thank you, Toy, I love this place, I told her. Where them damn GQ babies you done went and had? Girl, they are the most gorgeous little babies, you did good mama, Toy gushed. Yes, they are so adorable, and my heart is so full of love for my duo, I stated. Toya started to get Ari together while I rested. I was only going to stand by my sister's side, take some pictures and come back inside to rest. I'm so extremely excited for Ari and Zealand. Those two were a match made in heaven. I know they were going to last forever. I tried reaching our mother to let her know about Ari getting married, and me having the babies. But I got no answer when calling. I left her a message and decided to take a nap. I will try to reach her later before the festivities started. Chapter 26 Jules R.O., are you going to buy something? You are looking mighty hard over there. Zealand asked. We were sitting in the jewelry store of our private jewelry designer. Normally he would come to us, but Zell wanted to go to his shop today. I'm just checking some of the pieces out, do you mind? Told him. Hell no, gone and get my sis what she deserves, Zell stated, with a serious mug on his face. He was right, Sierra deserved it all and I was going to give her that shit on a silver platter. Stan, what is the asking price on this baby? I asked. Damn, what is that, a damn baseball? Zealand yelled out. Jules, that ring is 2.6 million, it's about 21 carats of the best grade A diamond quality, you can damn near see through it, Stan said. Is there a diamond that has better quality than this one? I asked. Yes, but that diamond can run you a hefty price tag. Stan responded. Shit, you must not know who you fucking with, that's Bill Gates Jr. Zealand yelled out. Stan, I need you to get that diamond in 15 carats and create the best damn ring you have ever designed in your life, and let me know when you are done, I stated. I got you, my man, I will call you when it is ready. It may take a little while, but it will be worth the wait, Stan stated. Zealand, did you pick out the rings? Yeah, I want this one, Stan, Zealand spoke. That's a good choice, 10-carat princess cut, your lady is going to love this ring, Stan said, walking off to size the ring. Sierra had texted us Ari's ring size about an hour ago. I did get Sierra and Ari a diamond bracelet and necklace for tonight. I felt like all was well, in the world my family was safe, and we were all under one roof. Sierra gave me a second chance and I will never need a third. That girl was my fucking air to continue breathing. I can't believe how much Lila Simone favors Carrie for her not to share the same DNA as me. I will never say she is not my daughter, because Carrie will forever be my daughter. Just thinking about Carrie, that little girl is in love with her brother and sister. I thought we would have some jealousy going on, but no, she has my ass a little jealous. Carrie wants to spend all her time under CI and the babies. Are we all set for tonight? Meek asked Zealand. Yeah man, the barber is meeting us at my house. Then we will go back so that I can ask Ari to marry me, and if she says yes, we get ready for the wedding, Zealand spoke. I thought the nigga would be nervous, but my boy was cool as a fan. Bet, Meek responded. The tailor already had our measurements, so he would be bringing over our suits for the wedding. I just can't believe my brother is putting all this together in a matter of 7 hours. I checked on Sira, and she was resting, which I'm happy about. With all that's going on, we can't forget that my lady just had our children. One didn't he want this to be too much on her, but she said she felt alright. Stan finally made it back out front with the rings for Z and we left. He told me he would call me. When my ring for CI was back, I'm not sure when I would ask Sira to marry me. But I damn sure was going to be ready when I felt the time was right. We stopped by the club to pick up the alcohol that we needed for tonight's festivities. I also had our manager call and some of our staff to work the reception tonight. These people worked for us. I would rather have them serve our guest instead of strangers. Bro, you didn't even give me an opportunity to throw you a bachelor party, I told Zell. I'm good on that Jew, she is truly all I need. My player days are over. That shit was over. The day I met Ari, shit, I don't even know if I called my line up to tell them we were done. When I met Ari, that shit moved so fast it caught me by surprise, Zeelan said, laughing about his relationship with Ari. I know exactly what he means. I had Asia, but I dropped her ass like it was nothing when I spotted Sira. It took us 2 hours to get our hair cut, and some chick came over to fix Meek and Zeelan's hair since these niggas was extra with their shit. Did you get everything set for the proposal? I asked Zeelan, as we're driving back to my home. Yeah, we good. Did you make that call for the surprise guest? Yes, she is en route right now. Her husband just texted me and said they are about 30 minutes away, I replied. Man, Ari is going to be so damn shocked by all of this. I just hope and pray my baby is ready, because I promise you I can't wait to marry her, Zell said with so much emotion I felt that shit. I'm proud of the man he is loyal, and he loves hard. We finally made it to my house, and everything was coming together. The decorators were out back setting up, and they had turned our pool house into something very intimate and beautiful. Having the wedding in the pool house was Sira's idea, because it could hold up to 200 people inside. We of course didn't have that many people coming, but it was more than enough room. Our lawyer was able to have someone from the clerk of courts come out, and bring the marriage license for Ari, and Zeelan to sign if she agreed to marry him. I guess my brother was sure because he was full speed ahead, with this wedding planning. I had already put my grandfather up on game, so he was good to go and excited about the upcoming nuptials. My body was still sore but starting to heal, and the light bruises in my face had cleared up. Killing Javier was still not enough for me. Chapter 27 Ari was excited to see Zeelan so damn happy about us having a baby. I was nervous telling him, but to see his reaction made me feel so much better. My hair was finally finished, and it was time for me to get my makeup done. My baby wanted to have a damn celebration now, so we were going all out for his birthday. Jules's buyer came over with many different dresses for all of us to choose from. I selected a beautiful gown made by Christian Dior. Sira and Toyle were wearing Valentino. One thing was for sure, we were going to kill the damn game tonight. I wonder where the hell Toyle went. She got a text and ran out the room saying she would be right back. I'm glad Toy only had my makeup to finish because we would damn sure start the party late. Sira's hair and makeup was done, Grams, and Ms. Simone was ready to go as well. When I tell y'all Grams was killing the game, she was killing the game. I prayed I looked half as good as she did when I'm her age. Ari, Zeelan is back and he would like to see you, Sira said, as she opened the door. Where is he? I asked her as I stood to walk out. He is in the family room, she replied as we both got on the elevator, because there was no way that CI could do the stairs right now. Are the babies sleeping? I asked her. Yeah, they wake up to eat and then back to sleep they go. I just fed them, and the nanny just put them back in the nursery. We got to the family room, and Sira walked in ahead of me. When I stepped in the room, I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. Alicia Keys was sitting at the piano. She was my favorite singer. Zeelan, what is going on? I asked him, looking around the room at everyone with tears in their eyes. Alicia Keys began to play the piano, and when she started singing Unthinkable I damn near passed out. That was my song. Zilan walked up to me staring in my eyes. That shit had me in my feelings. I fell deeper in love with him in that moment. He did all of this because we were having a baby? Damn, maybe I should give him another baby right after this baby is born. He leaned over and kissed me so sensual between the music, and that kiss my ass was ready. I wanted to lay his ass down and ride the fuck out of his dick, right here in front of our family. The music finally stopped, and what happened next had me ready to faint. Zilan was down on his knee. Oh my god, is he going to do what I think he is doing? Ari, from the moment I met your feisty ass, you have been my lady. The day we bumped into each other you officially belonged to me and you didn't even know it. Only God can create such a magical love, as the one we share, and baby I can't allow you to walk another day without having my last name. Giving me a baby, only solidified the fact that we are supposed to walk this path of forever together. He designed you just for me, I'm asking for your heart my lady. If you give it to me, I promise I will take care of it. I will always treat you with respect and I will love you without limits. I will treat you just as a queen should be treated. Please do me the honor of becoming my wife. Zilan asked me, and I was hanging on for dear life. Yes, oh God yes, baby I will marry you, I cried out. When he pulled that damn ring out, my heart jumped out of my fucking chest. I jumped in Zilan's arms and everyone was clapping, my sister was a crying mess. Ari, I'm so happy for you. I love you so much, you have a very caring and loving man. I know you are in good hands. OMG I can't believe you are getting married. Sierra yelled. I know, thank you Ci. I love you so much, but I do know that I don't want a big wedding. I just have to give you end. Toya that disclaimer now, before y'all start with this big affair, I said laughing. Babe, this is Ms. Margie from the clerk's office. She will issue us our marriage license now. But you need to sign the documents, Zilan stated. Why now? What's the rush? I said, as I signed where she advised me to sign. Because our wedding is tonight my lady. Now sign those papers and go get yourself ready to be my beautiful wife. Zilan responded with a smile. Toya came and gave me a hug, and then rushed me out of the room, to get ready to marry the man that held my heart forever. I couldn't believe I was getting ready to marry Zilan Kassom. Chapter 28 Zilan knew my baby would say yes, that's just how in tune we are with each other. Grandson, congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your beautiful moment. Our grandfather spoke. No, thank you for being here and accepting Jules and me. You actually make this complete for me, being as though my father isn't here, I told him. Z, it's time to get dressed, and get this show on the road. Jules stated, as he left the room. About an hour later I was dressed and looking just like a man in love. They just realized that Ari don't have anyone to walk her down the aisle, Jules said, when he walked in the room. Oh, shit, I forgot all about that. Damn, I wasn't even thinking that far ahead, I spoke, looking over at Ju. It's all good, Sierra suggested that Molly walk Ari down. Ari was excited about and Molly of course cried, Jules responded, with a smirk. I wish I could have seen that. Lie swears she hard but soft as hell especially when it comes to her granddaughters. Did they try to reach out to they nothing ass mother? I'm sorry but I still don't buy this I want to get better bullshit with her ass, I told Jules and he nodded his head. Yeah, Sierra, tried but got no answer. I must say I'm with you on that. I find it strange that she is afraid to see us, I have never met the woman. I pray that she doesn't come with no shit, she is their mother. We would have to think long and hard if we were ever in a situation with her, Jules spoke shrugging his shoulders. I guess you right, not only is she their mother, but last daughter. I would never want to see any of them hurting, behind her actions, I responded. Let's get you married, and once everything calms down we will make it our business to go meet with her ourselves. Jules said, and we left the room to head down to the pool house. Thank God our mom knew everybody, one of her friends is a pastor and was honored to marry me and Ari. When we stepped in the pool house, I was amazed at how they turned this place into any girl's dream. The room was decorated in white, with red and white roses all over the place. It was indeed a very intimate setting, and Ari was going to love it. I told the wedding planner that I wanted all the seats together. There was no my family sits on my side, and the bride's on another side. We were all family, and they will all sit together. I must say they did a good job, with very little time to prepare. We waited for about 40 minutes, and the planner said that we were ready to begin. Jules and Meek were standing as Jesse Powell's song You began to play. Sarah walked in and I thought my brother was going to walk down the aisle and pick his woman up. She was very beautiful, and Ju was a very blessed man. When Toya came in, all Meek could do was stare. I knew right then that he was feeling her. No matter what he said, something was going on with their ass. My baby Carrie came in throwing flowers down the aisle. Uncle Zelan, Auntie Ari, is coming to see you. She is pretty too, Carrie yelled out, and we all laughed at her. That was indeed my forever girl. That little girl belonged to us. Fuck Kenya, and her bitch ass man. Malai and Ari stepped in the door as Beyonce and Mark Nelson's song After All Eyes Said and Done started to play. I selected this song because I wanted Ari to know how I truly felt about her. Man, this girl was amazingly beautiful. All my life I have never met anyone that absolutely filled my heart. This woman did just that. Everything about her I loved and will cherish for the rest of my life. There wasn't a dry eye in this place. Everyone was shedding a tear here and there, including myself, just knowing that this was going to be my lifelong partner. Once Ari made it to me, the wedding took about 30 minutes, and now we were husband and wife. Baby, I can't believe that we are freaking married. Ari screamed, kissing me on the lips. Yeah, I know, the feeling I have right now is so crazy. What a birthday gift, to know that I have a beautiful wife, and a baby on the way. Thank you, Mrs. Kassom, for making me the happiest man alive, I told her. We were having some alone time in the family room until all the guests went to the reception area. You ready for the honeymoon? Ari asked me. In a couple of hours, we will be off to Montego Bay, Jamaica for a week. I couldn't wait to get my wife on that island. One thing you don't know is I'm glad she pregnant. Because she would have damn sure came back home pregnant as hell. Mr. and Mrs. Kassom, we are ready for you, if you would like to head down now, the wedding planner said, when she knocked on the door. Let's go, my lady, I told Ari. Baby, I don't ever think I will get tired of hearing someone call me Mrs. Kassom. Ari spoke, smiling up at me. I bent down and gave my wife a kiss she would never forget. Once we made it to the reception, the pastor that married us took the microphone. Everyone please stand. I would like to introduce to you for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Zelan Kassom, he yelled, and the room was cheering as me and Ari stepped in the room. We partied until it was time for us to leave. It was truly an amazing night for Ari and me. Chapter 29. Eli 9 weeks later. I'm not gonna even say shit else about this scallywag heifer. Y'all see how she do me, one chapter a damn book. Welcome to the Gangbang Crew Reloaded. We were on our way to pay Mark's brother, John, a visit. Ma, I'm going to need you to stop wearing those damn shirts. Who make those shits for you, because I'm going to pay their ass a visit. Zelan stated. I'm glad you said something. I got y'all a gift, I told him. One forgot I had got them some shirts made for tonight's ride down. What kind of gift? Meek asked. Hold on, sexy, let me get it, damn. I grabbed the bag, pulling the shirts out that said Gangbang Crew coming for you. I gave Meek his shirt, and this nigga fell out laughing. Ma, I'm not wearing this shit, Zelan yelled. Why? Me and CYNT got our shirts on, and I got something else for y'all. I pulled out my bag of guns. What the fuck? I'm good with this desert baby girl. I will fuck around and get killed with that little shit, Meek said, showing me his desert eagle and laughing. Alright, don't say I didn't offer, I told they asses. I had that firepower. Ma, why don't you let us handle the tools and you handle everything else? Jules spoke. Ma, you sure this the right address? Zelan asked. Hell yeah, nigga. Didn't I tell you me and CYNT been watching his
I'm gonna
ass
keep
for the
it
past
going,
week?
but y'all continue to
Jules and Meek
listen.
opened the car's doors and got out. We were right behind them. Meek and Zell stepped up on the steps of the front porch as Jules, CYNT, and I went to the back of the house. Jules turned the knob and the damn door was unlocked. What dumb ass would leave the damn door unlocked in Harlem? We had our guns drawn and followed Jules through the house. When we made it to the living room, Meek and Zelan were in there waiting for us. John was already sitting in the chair with a needle poking out of his arm and his ass was not moving. It stink as hell in this motherfucker. This nigga ever heard of Febreze, Pine Sol, or something? I spoke. That is the smell of death, Jules stated. Let's roll. I'm not staying in here with this dead nigga. We don't want to be spotted here. We all went out the back door and walked back to the car. How this nigga gone OD off the drugs? I wanted to ride down on his ass. I yelled. He dead, so your problem is solved, Zelan stated. I guess you right, I replied. Now I could get ready for my trip. Lie, I know your ass better behave while you gone. Zelan yelled. Nigga, who you talking to? Lie gon' do everything but behave. I done told y'all ass I'm going over there to get pregnant. Now get your ass some business and leave mine alone. Come on Ma, I don't think I want a visual of that shit. Yult said. Close your eyes, cause Lie going to Cuba to take over baby. They got a new queen coming to town. Son, I like the way you and Meek operate. I'm gon' let y'all in the crew. Make sure y'all keep your shirts. They all laughed at me, but I was feeling Santiago and he was on my ass. Lie done gave his ass the twat, and now he can't get enough. We officially been seeing each other since the wedding, and he has been over here twice. The second time he came over, I had to lay it on him good. So now he asked me to come to Cuba and spend some time with him. Guess where I'm going? When a rich fine nigga that wants you, ask you to come visit and he is paying for it, bitch you better run. The good looks run in the family, because Santiago is most definitely fine. The guys dropped us off at home, and I went in to get my bags because Jeff was coming to get me to the airport. Santiago sent his plane to fly me over. I was ready for this and needed someone like him in my life. Lie got her a man y'all and I'm really gon' be hell now. I arrived in Cuba about an hour ago. I just arrived to the Vega compound and man this man is loaded. I can't even tell y'all how many bedrooms is in this damn house. Lila, I want you to feel at home while you are here, baby. I have a late dinner planned for us, and tomorrow we will go out and I will show you around, Santiago said, as he kissed my lips. Okay, just need to get freshened up and then we can have dinner, I told him. This may be the beginning of something good, a man that I can build with. Ah, who the hell am one fooling? Not, y'all asses. His ass already built it, I'm just going to enjoy the hell out of it. I wonder if he will give me some men from his security team, along with Jules, Zelan, and Meek. Ah, hell the gangbang crew is coming on another level, gangbang crew reloaded. Chapter 30 Sierra went to the doctors yesterday to get my 6-week checkup. She cleared me to have sex and baby was I ready. Sitting in that damn house watching Jules every day was killing my ass. I'm almost back to the weight I was before I got pregnant and I was excited about that. I was planning something real nice for Jules tonight. I mean I have been hooking him up orally, but my man said he needed to be inside of me, and I damn sure wanted him to be. Lila and LJ have gotten so big and my goodness were they some beautiful babies. They look more and more like their father daily. I still can't believe that I'm a mother. I feel like I have been a mom for a while. Everything just came to me. Carrie is such a great big sister. She is always trying to help me with the babies. Kari's birthday is coming, and we plan to have her a carnival party in the backyard. She is so excited. Carrie has been homeschooled for pre-K and kindergarten. I finally convinced Jules to let her go to the first grade in regular school. He agreed, and when the new school year comes Miss Carrie will begin her new journey. Ari is so excited about being married. and becoming a mother. Life is good for her, and I'm so proud of her. I went to check on my mother, and she seemed to be doing good. One asked her to come over and have dinner with me, Grams, and Ari when Grams comes back from Cuba. I told her we will do it when the guys won't be around, and she actually agreed. I decided to call Jules to see how long it would be before he comes home. Hey beautiful, what can I do for you? He spoke, answering on the first ring. Hey, what time are you planning to come home? I asked Jules as I'm at the bank catching up on all the shit I have missed. I'm so glad that I have people that run my businesses on a day-to-day basis, Jules stated. I know, we have had so much going on, and with the babies being born early that added to all the other stuff. But we can now regroup and get our lives back on track. I handled everything for Kari's party, I told him. That's great. Mom called me and told me she took Carrie with her. How are my little ones doing? Jules asked. They are doing what they do best, eat and sleep, I responded. Lila was such a daddy's girl. All she did was smile at her father and he loved every bit of it. Elle on the other hand was all for his mom. My life is so different than what it was before I met Jules. Never would I have thought that I would live this life. Okay, I love you, I will see you in an hour or so, Jules stated and ended the call. I decided to call Grams and check on her. She has been gone for a few days now. Hey CI, how is everything back at home? Grams asked. We are all good over here, how are you and Loverboy doing? I responded, and Grams was laughing at me calling Papa Vega Loverboy. Oh baby, that was funny as hell. You got that shit right, he is Loverboy for sure. He asked me to move over here with him, because you know I'm giving him that bloodline twat. That same shit you and Ari hooked Jules and Zelan with. Grams said laughing, and I couldn't help but to laugh at her. Okay, Grams, I just wanted to see how your trip was going. Make sure you take the time to check in with the guys. Ari said Zelan is having a fit because he hasn't heard from you. Told her. Alright, I will call that whining ass boy. I will call you tomorrow baby, kiss the babies and carry for me, Grams said and hung up. I'm happy for my grandmother, she deserves to be happy. She really is the real MVP, she caught the big fish. I heard crying come through the baby monitor, and I got up to check on my munchkins. Hey, I was just coming in to check on them, I said to Sadie, one of the baby's nannies. This little one is wet and needs to be changed, Sadie replied as she picked Lila up and went to the changing table. I will change her Sadie, sit down and rest for a little bit. One said as I went to my daughter and began changing her diaper. I'm so glad you are here and such a loving mother to these children. That Kenya was nothing but the devil. She had this evil spirit and wasn't nice to Carrie at all. I'm thankful that she is gone, and I hope she never comes back. Sadie stated with a frown adorning her face. No worries, she won't be back, this is a happy home with lots of love here. We will be sure to keep it that way. One spoke, returning Lila to her crib. Elle was sleeping, like he had not a care in the world. One thing is for sure, I have never been so happy in my life. Jules is the perfect man. Now it was time to get my surprise set up for when he gets home. A couple of weeks ago, I was having lunch with Ari, and telling her that I wanted to do something sexy for Ju. So, I let this crazy girl talk me into doing pole dancing lessons. She told me she tried it on Zelan, and he loved it. So, tonight is going to be a night he will never forget. We have a room downstairs that I have set up into this beautiful lover's nest. It's nothing like what he has at the penthouse. I must say it's a very sexy room, with a bed in the middle of the floor and lighting that will set the mood just right. I can't wait for the show to start, because I needed daddy in the worst way. Chapter 31 Jules alking in the house. I had only one thing on my mind, spending time with my kids and my beautiful woman. I noticed a note with my name on it, on the shelf in the foyer. Handsome, follow the rose petals to your destination. I smiled, now knowing that my lady was up to something. I was ready for whatever her ass was serving, It has been a long time and I needed to be all inside her. I followed the rose petals, as they lead me downstairs. When I reached the bottom of the stairs, the petals stopped as I got to the door of a room we didn't decorate yet. When I opened the door, Beyoncé Dance for You came blaring through the speakers. I closed the door and took a seat in the chair. Sarah began dancing around the pole that she had in the room and my mouth was fucking watering. She was gyrating to the beat of the music and then climbed the pole like nothing I have ever seen before. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought she was a stripper. When she came down the pole head first, and her ass was facing me, I had to loosen my tie. Shit started to get warm in here and I needed to get out of these clothes. My baby was doing her thing on this damn pole. Shit, she danced better than Beyoncé did in the video. See, I came down somehow landing on her feet, and continued to dance to the song. My dick was on brick, and I was going to put it to good use on her ass. I started to remove my clothes. I didn't want shit in the way when she stopped dancing, or I said fuck it and went to get her ass. I was now naked and sat back in my chair, never taking my eyes off of my beautiful queen. See, I began moving towards me, and when she got close I pulled her on my lap. You see what you doing to me, baby? I whispered as I nibbled on her ear. MMMMHHMMM, she moaned. Fucking with me, will get you fucked real good. Is that what you want? I groaned, as she gyrated on top of my dick. It felt like a warm water puddle on my thighs. Yes, baby. I need you so bad, she moaned, latching onto my lips and sticking her tongue down my throat. Can I pull your soul through your pussy, baby? I asked as slid 2 fingers inside of her wet pussy. Yes, baby, whatever you want you can have. Just fuck me, and fuck me now, see, I screamed. I lifted her up and slid my dick inside of her gushy walls, allowing her to adjust, because it has been a while since I have been inside of her. Breathe, baby, I said as I slid in and out of her. She began to move up and down, slowly gripping her pussy around my dick, and I swear I almost came prematurely. Jules, baby, this is some good fucking dick. Sarah screamed, now bouncing on me like she was in the rodeo. One lifted out of the chair, with her still riding this dick, and walked over to the bed. I turned her around and began fucking her from the back, and I thought I was going to lose my mind. Fuck KKK, Jules, you know how much I love you. Sarah screamed. I know, baby, and I love you just as much. I growled. This shit was going to cause me to fuck many niggas up over her ass. I promise any nigga that looks at my lady too long, I will kill you. That's what good pussy will do to you, have your ass crazy. Jules Kassom was officially the fuck crazy. Bye, this is so fucking good. Sarah yelled, and continued throwing that pussy at me. Damn, this is the best pussy I have ever had in my fucking life, I said, as I pulled out and laid her on her back. Sliding back in, moving in and out of her with urgency, she began shaking and her eyes were rolling in the back of her head. Jules, I'm coming, she screamed, and her head rolled back and forth. Just as I was coming. Sarah wasn't moving any longer. Baby, are you alright? I said as I tapped her cheek, and she began moving, opening her eyes. What happened? I asked. I think you briefly passed out, baby. Sometimes during intercourse when a person is having an orgasm that may happen. Let me go get you a cold rag for your face, and some water, I said as I kissed her lips. I ran and got what I needed from down the hall and made it back to Sarah. Damn, so you mean I passed out from the mind-blowing orgasm I just had? I asked, and I smiled. Yeah, that's what happened, I smirked at her. Shit, I don't know if I need that type of dick in my life. You have a lethal weapon on your ass, I said and began laughing. I had to laugh with her, not sure if I liked the fact that she passed out, but I guess when you fucking with a nigga like me, anything can happen. Baby girl was going to have to deal with it, because me and this dick was here to stay. Chapter 32. Ari was a married woman, I couldn't believe it. Sometimes, I had to pinch myself to make sure it was real. Zealand and I had the best time in Jamaica. We were able to really connect and bond. The way he planned everything just made me fall deeper in love with him. I believe I watched the wedding video every day, even the proposal. I told him he was the real MVP. He had Alicia Keys sing live for me. I was going over to Sierra's house because I wanted to love up on my nieces and nephew. I was now 3.5 months pregnant, and you could barely tell that he was pregnant. I had a little baby bump, but Graham said one would eventually start showing and my stomach would grow fast. I believe Zealand and I both are ready for that to happen. Babe, don't you want to come get in the pool with me? Not really. I will sit out there while you swim, I told him, not wanting to get in the water and mess my hair up. Girl, come get in the water with your husband, Zell said smiling. He was so handsome. He and Jules were able to settle back into their normal routines with their businesses. I was so happy about that, because Zealand was going to drive my ass crazy. Okay, I will get in the water, but I'm not staying in long. I'm supposed to go over to Sierra's and spend time with her and the kids. You still coming to the club tonight? Zell asked me. Tonight they were throwing me a birthday party. I was so hyped to go and let loose for a little while. Yeah, me and Toya supposed to come together. I'm not sure if Sierra is coming or not. You know how she is about being near her kids, I responded. Yeah, she doesn't play about those three. She got Carrie ass rotten as hell, Zealand stated laughing, but his ass ain't lying. Carrie is spoiled and it is C's fault. We get our nails done every other Saturday, at Sierra's house all because Carrie said the nail salon stinks. So, Jules has a private tech come out and do Manus and Petus for all the ladies. Toya still playing with my man, huh? He told me she be calling him but still won't leave dude. I think he done with her ass, but I don't know. You should have seen how he was looking at her at the wedding. I think he still want her, but she better get right, Zealand said. I know babe, but Toya got a lot going on, I replied. Zealand and I went out and got in the pool for a couple of hours. He had to get ready for the party tonight, and I was now on my way to C's house. My phone in the car was ringing, and it was my fave girl Grams. Lie, what you got going on? Hey baby, how are you doing? Grams asked. I'm good, on my way to Sierra's house. How is your vacation going? I asked. Babby, let me tell you that man is everything. I'm doing good though, having a lot of fun. I spoke to Sierra and she told me she wanted to have dinner with your mom when I get back, Grams stated. Yeah, she said that and I'm with it if that's what you two want to do. You know mom called me, and apologized for missing the wedding, I replied. Her ass probably didn't want to come. She's so full of shit these days. I don't know what's up with my child. It's like she gets better and now she don't come around. It's the strangest shit, Grams said, and then I heard Papa Santiago in the background. Grams, I just pulled up to CI house, I will call you later. One told her, as we said our goodbyes and ended the call. The housekeeper opened the door for me, so I got on the elevator and went upstairs. I went in Sierra's room, and she wasn't in there, so I walked down to the nursery and she was feeding Lila. Hey boo, I said stepping in the room. Hey sis, where you been at? I thought you were coming over hours ago. See, I asked. You're got to be near me brother, wanted to swim so I spent a couple of hours with him. Where is Carrie? I asked Ci. She went to the bank with her dad. She told him she would be the boss soon, so she needed to know what to do. Sierra said laughing. I was laughing too. Carrie was a grown woman trapped in a little girl's body. Are you going to Meek's birthday party tonight? I asked her. I'm not sure. Jules asked me was I going, and I told him I would let him know, she responded. Come on CJ, it would be fun, and we haven't been out on the party scene in a while, I explained. I visited with my sister and the babies for a while and then I left to go back home to rest for a minute and wait on Toya to come over. When I made it back to my house, Toya was pulling up as well. Hey boo, Toya spoke getting out of the car. Hey chica, you ready for tonight? I asked her. Girl, yes, I'm ready to get my party on. It has been a long time since we have been out on the party scene, Toya stated as we made in the house. We got a couple hours before we have to leave. You want something to eat? I think the chef cooked food. He knows I'm pregnant and love to eat, I stated. Bestie, I can't believe you are having a baby and married. I swear I'm happy for you, Toya said, as we relaxed on the couch. I know Toya. I'm just so in love with my husband, he is just all I need. Zelan is on me though about everything. Do you know he picks me up and totes me around, I stated, and we both fell out laughing. Girl, that's the type of love I need, Toya replied. Toy, hush bitch, you don't want that type of love, because I believe Meek will give that to you, but you are playing. You can't expect that man to wait on you while you cake up with your man, either you want him friend or you don't, I told her. Ari, it's not that simple, I have so much to lose if I leave Z. Had. He is not just gone, let me walk away easy. I just can't go through no bullshit right now, she said, and I left the shit alone. I was not going to keep pushing the fact that she needed to leave Raheem the fuck alone. She heard what I said. When we were on vacation though, if I found out that nigga still putting his hands on her, I'm telling my man, and he will handle whatever the fuck I need. Especially now that I'm pregnant, if he feels that. The shit with Toya is stressing me, it's over for her man. CI text me letting me know she was going, and to come pick her up. Yes, we gone party tonight, my husband gone be on my ass, I just know it. He need to let a pregnant chick live tonight. Chapter 33 Zealand was at the club, getting shit together for my boy party. Ever since we handle all the bullshit on the streets, things have been smooth for us. I'm the happiest I have ever been since getting married to my beautiful wife and having a baby on the way. Boss, everything is set up in VIP and the line is getting crazy. I will open the doors in about 20 minutes, Lois stated, sitting down in the chair at my desk. That's cool, did Jules make it here yet? I asked. Yeah, he is down at the bar making sure they ready for tonight, Lois said. About an hour later I was sitting in VIP with the crew. The club was packed, wall to wall. Cardi B's Money was blasting through the speakers. Meek had this badass chick with him. This was going to be a shit show when Toya them arrived. Yo, you know Toya coming, I leaned over and told him. I'm cool on her, I'm good with Lil Mama right here, he responded, and just when I sat back in my seat, my world stepped in VIP along with CI and Toya. I stood up to greet them, and Ari and Toya sat down beside me, as CI went and sat on Jules' lap. Hey babe, it's hype in here, Ari stated. Yeah, it's livin' here, I replied. Happy birthday, Meek. Toya and Ari told Meek, and he thanked them. Who the chick with Meek babe? Ari messy ass asked. That's his date for the night, why? I asked. Oh, just wondering since he doesn't have 2 words for my girl, Ari stated. I'm not worried about that shit, she just a placeholder. Toya said, and I was shaking my damn head. I just knew it. Was about to be some shit. Apeshit by the Carters came on and the girls stood up to dance. I must say the ladies was looking mighty good, and Meek was watching Toya on the sly. Shit really got interesting when my boy Sean stepped up to Toya and they started talking. Meek adjusted in his seat, and I just sat and smiled at him. This nigga was mad as hell and Jules and I got a kick out of the shit. Sierra, it's good to see you out, I hope you enjoying yourself, I told CI. I am bro, this is my first time out away from the babies, but I'm enjoying the night out, she said, drinking a glass of wine. She said she can't drink because she was breastfeeding, but she did want 1 glass of wine. We all sat around and partied the night away. I'm glad everybody had a good time and no shit popped off. I woke up the next morning, it was a little after 10. I rolled over and watched Ari sleep. Why are you staring at me, weirdo? Ari asked with her eyes still closed. Because I can, you got a problem with that? I asked her as I pulled her on top of me. Zell, I'm not giving you no pussy this morning, don't you think you had enough? Ari stated. Girl, I will get that pussy anytime I get the hell ready. You not gon' hold out on me because you married me. Hell no, I heard that as soon as you get married, the pussy stop. Not in this house, and not my damn wife. If I look at your ass too long, you better open those damn legs, I told her, and we both were laughing. What you got planned for today? Ari asked, as she looked at me. Me and Jules got some business to handle, and after that I'm spending my day with you, I responded. I heard the doorbell ring, and I jumped up to go answer it. When I made it to the door, I saw that I had a delivery and I knew just what it was, so I called Malai on FaceTime. Hey baby, what's up? She answered smiling at me like her ass was right. Don't hey baby me, why the hell I haven't heard from you? You get over there with my pops and don't know how to act, I yelled out. Chilly, I have been busy, getting my freak on. I meant to call y'all to tell y'all I'm pregnant, she said smiling. Ma, how the hell you pregnant? You know your eggs done dried the hell up. Besides that, you only been gone for 3 days. Lie, I stated. I was cracking the hell up. Shut you damn mouth. Don't talk about my damn eggs. One know they some gangsters floating around in there, she said laughing as well. Ma, look what came. I turned the phone around so she could see the delivery. When I said I was going to get me and Malai a scooter for Jules and C's house, I meant that shit. Aw damn, look at that shit. You got what I wanted on my scooter? Lai asked excitedly. Yeah Lai, hold on let me show you, I said, pulling the plastic off the wording. This lady wanted all this shit on her scooter and made me put some shit on mine or else she didn't want it. Ma had hashtags quotes, all over her. Shit. Hashtag gangbang coming for you. Hashtag gangbang coming through. Hashtag we don't fuck with you. Hashtag gunsip nick ass down. And I don't know what the hell she was thinking when she said this. Hashtag gangbanger loaded with making pine baby daddy. I showed her, and just shook my head at her theatrics. When we ordered them, Carrie was in the room with us, so we had to order her one too. Her shit says hashtag baby gangbang gal day or day. Jules was going to kick our ass. Yes son, that shit is litty. Let me see yours, you better had put on what I told you to, she said, raising her brow. I turned the phone back to my scooter, my hashtag was hashtag gangbang crew fine edition. I must say the shit was hilarious, we had rims on all of the scooters and stereos, we were ready for that damn museum. That's it right there, they gon' know about us, son, she yelled through the phone. Babe, what you got going on? Ari asked, as she came off the elevator. Ari was no longer allowed to take the stairs, and I put a lounge chair in the elevator for her to sit in. I don't play about mine, I love that woman. I'm talking to Malai, I told her. Oh my god, y'all didn't buy this shit. Look at what it says, whose scooter is this? Oh shit, look at Carrie's scooter. I'm officially done with y'all asses, I know this, Jules gon' fuck y'all up, Ari said, cracking the hell up. Ain't nobody scared of Jules's ass. He don't want no problems out of the gangbang crew. Now I got to go, my baby waiting on me. I will see y'all tomorrow, Lai stated ending the call. Yo, these is tough though, I'm low-key jealous that she let you in gangbang but tells me I have to fill out an application, Ari said pouting. Lai was a mess with the whole gangbang crew shit. She had all my damn niggas on the street wanting to get in the crew, since Meek told them what happened. Lai, gon' have more hitters than me and Jules in a minute. Bae, as long as I'm in gangbang, you can be in it too. My lil gangsta, just don't tell Lai you in it, I told her cracking up. It was time to get my day started and to deliver our toys to Jules' house. I texted Meek to bring his truck over so I could drop them off. Chapter 34 Sira. Any week later, one was tired of my mother's shit already. She hasn't seen her grandbabies and missed Ari's wedding. All because she was not ready to sit down with Zealand and meet Jules. I picked up the phone to dial her number. Hey baby, how are you doing? My mother said, answering the phone sounding like she was asleep. I'm good mom, I called you because it's time you met your grandbabies. I'm coming to get you for dinner tonight. With me, Ari, and Grams. Don't worry, the guys won't be home, they are out of town, I told her, which was a lie. The guys were here, but they would be at the club until late tonight. So, it shouldn't be a problem with her coming. Okay, it will come. What time should I be ready? She asked. I will be there at 6 to pick you up, I told her. Okay, I will see you then, she stated, and ended the call. I called Ari and Grams to let them know my plans. Grams is so in love with Papa Santiago, and I'm happy for her. She told me that he wanted her to move to Cuba with him, and I don't know how I feel about that. I need to see my grandmother all the time, but I didn't want to be selfish. If she chooses to move, I will be happy for her. It's not like we can't go see her, and I know she will come home often. I auntie think she got to worry about her road dog Ms. Cynt. Those two ladies were thick as hives, and I know it was going to be painful for the both of. Oatomohem if Grams decided to leave. Hey, my beautiful lady, you good? Jules stated as he stepped in the bedroom, with only a towel wrapped around his fine-ass body. I'm good baby, you know I miss you when you are gone. One spoke, and he turned around. I miss you too sweetheart, what can I do to make it better, he asked, as he walked up to the bed and pulled me to him. When he gripped my ass, I knew I was getting ready to be blessed with the best sex. When I tell you me and my man have sex every day, we have it every day. I don't know, I'm sure you will figure it out, I replied, as I looked at him smiling. I love you beautiful, I can't get enough of your ass, Jules said, as he began taking my tank top and panties off, licking and kissing up and down my body. Every kiss to my skin felt as if he set a fire there, and I needed him in me. Fuck all the foreplay. Baby, I need you now, I can't wait, I moaned. Why do you need me now? He groaned as he slammed in me and pulled out, then repeated the action. Jules, don't. Fuck with me, give me my dick. I yelled, and he slammed into me again and began deep stroking me and playing with my pearl. You like that shit baby? Damn, this pussy is my all-time favorite. There is nothing like good pussy from the woman you love, and I damn sure love your ass. Futta seek, ah. Jules growled out. He was fucking me so good, I knew I was going to lose it. Aw shit, oh baby fuck me right there. I screamed, as he pounded on my spot over and over. We went at it for a good hour, and after we finished we jumped in the shower. I'm headed out for the day, I got a lot of shit to handle. I will be home after the club closes, but if you feel the need to hang out you know you can come see me, Jules stated, as he got dressed. You, what y'all doing? Zelan yelled through the intercom. My brother-in-law was an entire mess along with Grams. When he came over and dropped those scooters off and we read what they said, I was on the floor crying. Laughing. Jules wanted to wring their neck for buying Carrie a scooter. Her ass was jumping up and down screaming with excitement when she saw hers. Running around screaming baby gang bang, all day, every day. When she screamed that shit, we knew Grams taught her that and all of us fell out laughing. Jules told her she is just a princess, don't say that no more. Carrie said she wanted to be like her grandma Lila because Lila was cool. I'm leaving beautiful, see you later, Jules stated, as he jolted me from my thoughts, and kissed my lips. Okay, love you handsome, I responded, and he walked out the door. I went to check on my babies, and they were sleeping up a storm. They were getting so big and oh my god they were the most adorable babies. I loved being a mother. Carrie was my baby too, she loved helping me with her brother and sister. I looked at my watch, and it was going on 4, so I went to the kitchen to talk to our chef and gave him the menu for dinner tonight. He said everything would be ready by 7 p.m. I went back upstairs and got myself together, by the time I was done it was already 5. I went to tell the nanny I would be back, and then headed out to go get my mother. When I pulled up to her house she was already on the porch. She came and got in the car, and she looked decent which I was glad of. Hey mom, you look good, I told her, as I pulled off headed back to my house. Ari and Grams should be there by the time I got back there. Thanks Sira, you look great and this is a really nice car. You must have you a rich man, because this is an expensive car, my mom stated. Jules is a business owner mom, and we live alright, I replied. We finally made it back to my house, and I parked before we got out. You live alright my behind, girl this house is beautiful. Mom boasted about my home as we got out and went in. I heard Grams and Ari laughing about something. It sounded like they were in the family room. Hey y'all, look who is here, I stated happily, and Ari and Grams rushed over to my mom. Hey baby, it's good to see you. You look good too, I love what you did to your hair, Grams told mom. Hey mom, I'm happy to see you, Ari stated. Hey you too. I'm glad to see you both. Mom, you look so good. You don't look a day over 30. Ari, congratulations baby, I'm so sorry I didn't come to your wedding, Angela said, as she looked at Ari. It's okay, you are here now Mom, Ari replied. Hello, I'm Carrie. What's your name? Carrie asked. My name is Angela, Carrie. It's nice to meet you, my mother told Carrie, pinching her cheek. Mom come on and I will introduce you to the babies, I spoke, as we went to take the elevator up to the nursery. Oh Sira, they are so beautiful. What are their names? My mother asked. This is Ms. Lila Simone, and this handsome fellow is Jules Tristan Kassom, I explained, and she looked at me with a weird expression and then smiled. You named her after Mom? That is beautiful, where did you get Simone from? She asked as Carrie came in the room. Ms. Voss, I'm leaving. Are you going to be okay until Marisol gets here? Sadie asked. Yes Sadie, I will see you tomorrow, I told the nanny. Her shift was over so the other nanny would be coming in a couple of hours. Turning my attention back to my mom to answer her question. The middle name Simone is from Jules's mother, that is her name, I stated, and I watched as my mother's facial expression changed. So you name your baby after my fucked up mother, and a bitch you don't even know. You just said fuck your own mother, huh? She yelled. Look, I don't know where your hostility is coming from, but I named my baby after my grandmother and my man wanted to name her after his mother. You see kids in this room, so don't use that type of language around them. I yelled. CI, are you okay? Carrie asked, with a worried expression on her face. I'm fine sweetie, go downstairs and hang with Auntie Ari, okay? I said to Carrie, as I heard the click of a gun. She not going nowhere you snotty, uppity bitch. I'm so sick of you, your sister, and my mother thinking the sun rises and sets around y'all ass. Well it doesn't. I have been waiting for the right time to make sure you bitches never breathe again. I was hoping that Kenya would have got the job done, but your man killed her ass. When she approached me about you, I thought she was playing until she kept me laced with drugs and money. I told her I couldn't stand you three, and she could do what she wanted to do with y'all. One didn't really give a fuck what she did to y'all. When she told me all the shit about your man and who he was, I knew I would help, because Ari's bitch of a boyfriend was his brother. She told me how he loved his daughter, and that she knew a way to break him and make him weak. But she just disappeared, and then one night I got a visit from this Spanish dude Javier. He told me that Kenya told him all about me. He said that I was going to help them get Jules out the way, and he would pay me to get clean and work my way back into your lives. He wanted his granddaughter, and he would give me $2 million to get her to him. So, I'm going to take pleasure in killing y'all's ass and taking her to Javier. I have been trying to reach him, and he has not called me back. But I know he would be happy to know that I have his precious grandbaby, she stated, and my mind was blown away. What? Why are you doing this to your own mother and children? You can't possibly be this fucking lost that you would harm us and team up with the enemy. I cried out, afraid for my children's safety, but she was going to have to kill me first. I was not going to just let her harm my kids, my grandmother, or my sister. Lord help us get out of this situation. My mother just started a fire that she was not going to be able to put out. Chapter 35 Jules was at the club, sitting at the bar with Zelan and meat chopping it up, when I felt a hand massaging my back. I turned quickly, and my face went from a smile to an instant mug. Get your fucking hands off of me, Asia. I roared. What is your problem? I was just coming over to say hello. Damn, you got to be all in your feelings because you got a bitch now. Asia yelled, and I wanted to choke the shit out of her. Disrespect my woman again and they won't be able to identify your remains. The things I don't play about are my woman, kids, family, and money. I yelled. Fuck you Jules, you just calling me to tell me you can't see me anymore was fucked up. Asia screamed angrily. At least I gave you that much respect. There are many that wouldn't have called your ass at all. Now please get out of my personal space and don't come back, I stated, and she walked away. I don't have time for no bullshit, and no one will ever go back to my woman saying I did anything with them. Sierra was my life. Each day I fell more in love with her. Before I came to the club, I got a call from Stan telling me that the ring I had made for Sierra was back. I stopped by to pick it up, and I have never seen anything like it. The clarity of the stones alone was just crazy. I had already planned how I was going to propose to Sierra, and I can't wait to see her face. Damn, that bitch was bold as fuck. She know you got a woman, and she still tried to shoot her shot with you, Zeelan said, as he downed his drink. Yeah, she doesn't care, but I do. I love my girl, so there was nothing her ass could do or say to get my ass, I explained. Meek, what's up with you man, why look so pissed? I asked. Nothing, I'm good my G, Meek stated. No his ass not, he and his feelings about Toya because she's sitting over there with her man, Zell pointed out, and I turned until I spotted Toya. Oh shit, let's go say hi, I suggested. I'm with that bullshit, Zell replied, and jumped up. I'm cool on her, Meek said, and stayed put. Zell and I made it over to Toya's table and there were some other people sitting there as well. Toya, what's up, how you doing? Zell asked her, and Toya looked at us smiling. Hey you two, what y'all up to? Toya responded. We chillin', what's going on with Yad? I said. Just out hanging with my man and some friends that's all, Toya said, and I looked over at her dude. He had a mug on his face. Toya, who the fuck are these niggas? Old boy yelled, and Zeelan was on it. Yo, my man, you need to calm that shit all the way down. We just came over to speak to our homegirl, which is my woman's best friend. Don't get your punk ass beat the fuck down in here tonight. Zeelan yelled. Who gon' beat me down my nigga? Dude yelled, as he stood up from his seat. Baby, sit down, this is Ari's husband and Jules is Sierra's boyfriend, Toya tried to explain. I don't give a fuck who they are, I want to know who you gon' beat homeboy, dude yelled again looking at Zeelan. One was about tired of this nigga, he obviously doesn't know who we are, and I know Zeelan was trying his hardest to give him a pass because of Toya. Zeelan, Jules, I'm sorry we will leave. Shad let's go. Toya stated clearly upset with her man. We ain't leaving, the owner ain't tell us to leave, fuck these dudes, this Shad nigga yelled. My man, you got to get out of my establishment, I barked. Yeah, nigga this our shit. Get your bitch ass out of my shit. Zeelan yelled. Yo, we good over here? Meek asked as he walked up. No, we not good. This nigga got to go, with his bitch ass, Zell responded to Meek. Man fuck all y'all, and I got your bitch ass, Shad said. Wav. Meek hit that nigga so hard and all hell broke loose. Meek beat that nigga ass so bad, Toya was crying and screaming for him to get off of her man. Zell and I finally pulled them apart, and Toya was crying because.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick, but I'm gonna let it play on. I just wanted to let y'all know I gotta go fix me something to eat. I feel like my sugar is dropping, but I'm gonna let it play on and I'll be back.
I swear dude was fucked up. The people at the table helped Toya with her man, and they all left in a hurry. Meek was pissed and walked out, I guess he needed to calm down. Zeelan and one went upstairs to my office, still pissed about that nigga trying to boss up on us. That nigga was straight crazy, Toya looked like she was scared as hell. What was that shit about? Zeelan asked. I'm not sure but, something tells me we haven't seen the last of his ass, I told him, as I sat down to call Sierra, and check on her and the kids. I called her phone 3 times, and I got no answer. I decided to look in on them to see if she was busy with the kids. When I pulled up the cameras from the nursery, I saw her talking to a woman, and Carrie was in the room. The woman looked familiar, so I blew the screen up and I jumped up, because she had a gun in her hand. Yo this the bitch I saw at Javier's house, and now she in my house holding a gun on my woman. I yelled giving the phone to Zeelan as we made our way out of the club. You said you saw her with Javier? That can't be right because that lady is Sierra and Ari's mother. Zell yelled, as we got in the car speeding out of the parking lot. We had to get from Harlem to New Jersey quick. Zelan was trying to call Ari and Malai but they didn't answer. He put in a call to the security team at my house. They wouldn't suspect anything if they knew that was Sierra's mother. Damn, I'm going to kill this bitch. Chapter 36 Ari his was going to be a good night. My mom was finally here, and she was getting to know her grandkids. Grams was on the phone caking with Papa Santiago and I was hungry as hell. I went in the kitchen and grabbed me some cookies, and as I walked back to the family room, I could have sworn I heard yelling. Grams, did you hear that? I asked her. Hear what? I didn't hear nothing, she replied. I thought I heard yelling, and what is taking Sierra and Mom so long? I asked Grams, as someone yelled again. She ended the call with Santiago. Oh, I heard that shit, Grams stated, as she got up and grabbed her gun out her bag, putting it in the back of her pants. We took the stairs and went to the level where the nursery was located. As we got closer, we heard my mom yelling and going on about how she hated us, and she was working for Kenya. Grams, and I walked in the room, and my mom was holding a gun on Sierra. Carrie was crying and the babies were in their beds. Angela, what the fuck are you doing? Grams asked. Oh, shut the hell up, Mom. You never saw no wrong in these bitches. All of y'all teamed up coming down on me for years. Y'all never wanted to see me happy. When their dad died you consoled them, not giving a fuck how I felt. Now I don't give a fuck about y'all, or what happens to you. All I want is to kill y'all asses and take this little girl out of here. I don't give a fuck about those babies. You not taking my daughter no damn where. Sierra yelled. Bitch, that is not your daughter. Kenya said you was trying to take her daughter. Damn, you tried stealing her man and her kid, huh? Angela retorted. Angela, you know you have fucked up, right? You have come into this man's home and fucked with his woman and children. He is the deadliest man on this side of the globe, and you fucking with him and his brother, Grams yelled at her, with tears rolling down her face. Angela, you gon' die, and at this moment I could care less if you did. That is some hard shit to say about your own mother, but you have literally fucked all the way up. We are your daughters and you decided in your demented, crazy fucking mind that we did something to you. But if you think you gon' walk out of here with my baby girl and harm my grandmother and sister. Bitch, you crazier than I thought. See, I gritted out, it was like something had taken over her body and she turned into someone else. All you know is that you stopped giving a fuck about us years ago. What you are doing to us right now is just icing on the cake. Your nigga was going to rape me, and you were going to let him. It's sad to see you this way. A woman that is supposed to love and cherish us. We are the same daughters that you carried for 9 months, and now you trying to kill us? Even if you live, which I don't think you will still be dead to me. There is nothing that can repair this shit. I told her. Angela was sick, and in her mind we just said fuck her. All of this shit over a nigga that would rather fuck your daughter than you. Yeah, I was going to let him. I saw him watching you all the time. He even told me that he wanted to fuck you one good time, and as a gift I told him to go ahead. That was my man, and whatever he wanted I was going to give it to him. This bitch said, and I went to charge at her, but she held her gun up, ready to shoot my ass. Angela, put the gun down, baby. I don't care how you feel about me, but these girls don't deserve this. If you want to kill somebody, kill me, but leave my granddaughters alone. These girls are doing well and have some awesome men in their lives, don't harm them. Grams spoke up, and I cried because my grandmother was just it for me. She would rather die than let someone harm us. Now that is how you are supposed to love your children. But I will never let my grandmother take a bullet for me, fuck that. I knew it was hard for Grams to pull that gun. I saw Carrie standing in the corner by the door of the nanny's bedroom. When the door eased open and Carrie was pulled in, I moved closer to Grams and placed my arms around her. Angela never noticed that Carrie was no longer in the room. I pray that my niece and nephew didn't get hurt because I knew Angela's time was up. Chapter 37 Zealand and we made it to the house. we heard the conversation between that nothing-ass bitch and the ladies. I was ready to light her ass up, but Jules had a point about his kids being in the room. So, we couldn't just go in shooting. Jeff eased the door open from the nanny's room. Carrie saw him and stepped to him. Once she was close enough, he pulled her in. Carrie was taken to our mom. Jules didn't want her in the house. I'm about to step in the room. I need to be inside so that I can have a full visual of her and my children, Jules said, and he was with that shit, but he wasn't going alone. I'm with it, I'm going in with you, I told him, and he nodded. We walked out of the room and down the hall to the nursery. Jules and I both stepped in the room, guns drawn. Angela turned her gun on us, and I was instantly ready to slide this bitch. What a hateful ass woman, what mother does this shit? Welcome to the party. I see you think you came to save your women, but that won't work. I may be outnumbered, but one of them is going to die, she yelled. Why don't you put the gun down, and nobody has to die, Jules said to her. Fuck you, I don't care what you say. I'm going to take that little girl and we are leaving, Angela said, and her words trailed off because she now knew that Carrie wasn't in the room. Bitch, you stupid. You came in here thinking you were going to walk out alive, and with my niece. I screamed. Baby started crying and Sarah went to make a move and Angela let off a shot. Another shot was fired, and Ari shot her mother in the chest. Angela hit the ground. I moved towards Angela, and she wasn't breathing, the bitch was dead. Jules told Jeff to call this one in, we knew the police would be here shortly. My God, I tried to save her, but she wouldn't listen to me. Malai cried out. Sarah was crying and my wife was just standing there in a daze. Babe, give me the gun. Are you alright? I asked, as I walked up to her. Ari shook her head, and then fell into my arms. This whole scene is just so fucked up. The ladies were a mess, and Sarah wasted no time getting the babies out of the room. One grabbed Ma into my arms and held her along with my wife. We were going to get through this together. I love you both. I know you did everything you could do, Ma. Never forget that sometimes a person can just lose themselves, and Angela was truly lost. Ma, come on, the police is on the way and we need to handle this, love you, and everything is going to be alright. One got you with whatever you need. Ari, we are going to get through this, sis. You had to do what you had to do, none of this is your fault, Jules said, as he kissed Ari on the forehead and pulled Malai into his arms. 10 minutes later the police showed up and took everyone's statements and watched the video feed. They finally got Angela out of the house and we all sat around to talk. I tried to get my mother the help she needed, we all did. But to just want to kill us, I just can't get that through my mind, Sarah said, with tears falling. She just lost it, babe. When you on those types of drugs it just takes your mid somewhere else, and she just lost it. She shot at UCI, I was not taking a chance. I had to make a move. I really didn't care where it hit her, Ari told CI, and I had to agree. I would have rather she hit her ass, than Sarah getting hurt. We did all we could do for her, I don't want you two blaming yourself for her not being a real mother. I'm hurting because she was my daughter, but I also was in that room and know what she did and said. I would like to give her a proper burial, and we move on with our lives, Malai stated. Anything you want, Ma, Jules told her, and we all agreed with her. My grandfather had called and said he was on his way here to be with Lai, and I think that was a good idea. The two had begun seeing each other, and he said that was his woman and he was going to marry Lai. Ma decided to stay with Jules and Sarah. Ari and I left to go home. I needed to make sure my wife was good. Killing your mother is some heavy shit, so I know she felt some type of way about that. Babe, I love you, I just want to make sure you gon' be straight. If you feel like you need to talk to me, or anyone else, you just tell me, okay? I told her, as we laid in the bed. I'm going to be alright. In my mind she didn't give a fuck about us, and she was going to harm CI and I couldn't have that. I will never be that type of mother to our baby, I promise you will never have to worry about that, she said, looking at me with tears in her eyes. I know, baby, I wasn't worried one bit. A month had passed, we buried Angela and only close family was there. The ladies seemed to be doing alright with it. I guess as time goes by the pain will get easier. Chapter 38 EE0 months later today was the day of Ari and Zealand's gender reveal that I was hosting. Things have pretty much calmed down since my mother passed. We were back into our daily routine. My lash bar will open next month. I was so excited about that. Once I got it up and running, I plan to open more in different cities. You got everything you need for today, beautiful? Jules asked. Yeah, they are setting up outside now. This should be a fun day, I told him. Yeah, it should be a great day. I'm so glad all the negative shit is behind us and we can live, he said, walking up to me and pulling me in for a kiss. Daddy, you can't kiss on Mom, she said. All her kisses were for me, Lila, and LJ, Carrie boasted as she ran in the room. She went to her dad a couple of weeks ago and asked, could she call me Mom? Jules told her if it was okay with me, then it was okay with him. When she asked me, I swear I cried, because that little girl was indeed my daughter. You, your brother, and your sister will have to share your kisses from your mother with me, don't be stingy. Jules told her, and I just smiled. Okay, I guess it's okay, Carrie said. Come on CI, the family is here, Jules said as he picked Lila up, and I picked up Elle and we went downstairs. Ari, you look so cute and your baby bump is so adorable, I told her, as I one-eyed Elle down in his swing. Aw thanks CI, I'm ready to eat though. This food smell good as hell, Ari spoke as we heard a horn. Zealand was riding around the house on his scooter, and Carrie was right behind him with hers, and her music playing. Y'all so shot out for this, Ari said, laughing. Sis, how are you doing with the whole Angela thing? I asked her. I'm good, Ari said. That's great, let's go get started so we can feed you, I stated, and we went outside to get the show on the road. Okay, everyone, Ari and Zealand, you both have a cupcake in front of you. You will bite into it at the same time. Don't eat the cupcake, son, and not take it out to look at it, Mom Simone stated, and we laughed because Zealand was greedy. Hell, Simone, you need to tell Ari's ass that too, Grams yelled out. Y'all not gon' talk about me and my wife, Zealand said. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, we all yelled, as we counted, and they bit into the cupcakes. Everyone was screaming it's a girl. Ari and Zealand was having a girl. We all ran and hugged Ari and Zell. I was going to be an auntie to a beautiful niece. Man, I'm having a daughter. Zealand yelled and we all clapped, he was so happy, and Ari just cried watching him. Toya and Meek was on the outs and I mean big time, he didn't even speak to her ass. I will get the scoop on that later, I knew what happened in the club, but I need to know what's up with them. Everyone had left, and Jules said he wanted me to take a ride with him. Malai, Santiago, Ari, and Zealand was staying at the house tonight. He said we will be back tomorrow sometime. Aw shit, a night away with my man is what I needed. When we arrived on the landing strip, I looked at him. Babe, we are going somewhere? What about the kids? The kids are fine, beautiful, everyone is with them and they have a nanny there. Let's just enjoy the night. No worries, alright, he said. Okay, no worries, I told him. We boarded the jet, and I was blown away. There were flowers everywhere and a table with a tablecloth on it. They will set the rest of it, when we get in the air. Jules said, I wanted them to hurry up, so we sat down and buckled up for takeoff. About 30 minutes later, the flight attendant that works on Jules's flights, came and set everything up for us. Baby, this is so nice, thank you. You don't have to thank me, you are a blessing to me. I wanted to show you how much I love you, and appreciate you, Jules said. Ah, thank you baby, this is so amazing. I love you, you make me the happiest I have been in my life, I told him, and he smiled. Well, it's my job to keep it that way, Jules said, as we finished eating. Every kind of way, started and playing and Jules stood and reached for my hand. May I have this dance, beautiful lady, he said, and I stood and danced with my man. When the song ended, Jules went down on one knee, and I swear the waterworks started. I prayed for this, and for this man daily. All I wanted was for us to be happy together. Beautiful lady, it took me a while to decide where I wanted to do this proposal. I didn't know if I wanted our family to be with us, or if I wanted to do this in private. One decided to do it here in the air, because this is where we connected in the most vulnerable way. Where we conceived our children, and where I fell in love with you. It was as if the world had shifted, when our heart, mind, soul, and bodies connected, and our souls connected. I need you, and I breathe your very existence. The love I have for you is unmatched and will never waver. I love you, Sira Voss, from the deepest part of me. Thank you for my children. Thank you for accepting my daughter as your own. Baby, please do me the honor of becoming my beautiful wife, Jules said, as one continued to cry, and he was crying too. Oh baby, yes, I will marry you. When he slid that ring on my finger, it was truly a symbol of our love, and oh my God, it was beautiful. We held on to each other for a while. And God, when he kissed me, my body was in flames. We walked to the bedroom, and he turned the music on, and then came back to me. Our lips crashed together, he began kissing my neck, and ripping my clothes off of my body. He laid me on the bed and kissed the inside of my thighs, as he worked his way to my folds, spreading my pussy apart, licking from the crack of my ass all the way up to my pearl. He pulled it in his mouth and latched on with pressure. Babby, oh fuck K, you suck my pussy so good, I moaned. I'm going to suck this pussy for the rest of our lives, he growled out. I'm coming baby, oh my God, I can't hold it. He jumped up as I was coming, and slid his dick in me so fast one wasn't able to think. It was so sensitive, and he continued to pound me, hitting my spot. He pulled out of me, lifted me up, and slid back in me, fucking me while standing. The dick was fucking amazing. Bounce on that shit, CI, give me my pussy, he said as he drilled my insides. Erg. Fuck K, this pussy deserves an award. Jules spoke, and was coming all in my cave, and so was I. We laid in bed holding each other, and I was just in heaven. I couldn't have asked for a better proposal or a better man. He was everything that I ever needed, and I can't wait to become Mrs. Sira Kassom. Chapter 39. Jules' month had passed, and we were at our beach home in Grand Turks. Sira and I decided that we wanted to be married on this beautiful island with our family and friends. Our wedding is set for this evening, and I was more than ready. I dreamed of this day with the woman God intended for me to marry. My life was complete, and I couldn't wait to call Sira my wife. Hey daddy, you know you can't see my mommy, it's bad luck, Carrie stated. I jumped off the bed and kissed my baby all over her face and held her tight. I love you, baby, don't ever forget that, I told her. I know daddy, you're my daddy. You always love me, silly. Daddy, you are acting weird, I'm going to see mommy. Carrie yelled, as she ran off. Carrie was the most excited out of all of us, she keeps running to tell me that I can't see her mommy. I received a text from Sira. My wife, hey handsome, meet me on the balcony. Me, beautiful lady, Carrie, takes this not seeing the bride before the wedding seriously. My wife, you won't be able to see me, the girls put something up to block the view. Me, okay. The room I was staying in for the night was next door to Sira's room. The rooms have private balconies. I stepped out onto the balcony and they did have something up to block my view. Jules, Sira called out. Yeah, baby, I'm here, I told her. Baby, I miss you, and can't wait to see you. I wish the wedding would have been earlier instead of this evening. I haven't seen you since last night and I need you, Sira whined. Beautiful, it will be worth the wait, I promise you that. This day is going to be one of the best days of my life. Besides having my children see, I have something to tell you. I was going to wait until after we were married, but this is a good time to tell you. What is it? She asked. Baby, Carrie, and I were tested. I couldn't do it, Sira. I had to know, I mean she is my daughter regardless, but in my heart, I needed to know. Well, what are the results, baby? I yelled out. She is my daughter, I. That beautiful little girl is my daughter. I just read the letter before she barged in the room. T just held her tight, and told her he loved her, I said. Is that why she came in calling you a weirdo? Sierra asked laughing and I couldn't help but laugh myself. My daughter was a very funny little princess. Yes, that's why, I stated. It's almost time, handsome, I will see you soon. I love you, and don't you ever forget that. I'm so happy your heart is at ease, I stated. I love you too, see you soon, I replied, and walked back in. Is everything set up? I asked Zilan, when he walked in my room. Yes sir, the shit you did is all the way dope, Zilan boasted. You think she will like it? I asked. Say what? If she doesn't I will, Zilan responded, and we burst out laughing. You a fool. Is everyone downstairs already? I asked, as I finished getting dressed. Yeah, they down there getting their drink on. How do you like mom's boyfriend Tony? Zilan asked. He seems cool for the most part, I like the fact that he has his own money. I know he is not trying to take advantage of her, so I'm cool with it, I explained. Yeah, me too, I will see you downstairs, Z said and walked out. It took me an hour to finish getting dressed, and I walked out to head downstairs. Well damn look at my son. Boy you fine as hell. My damn granddaughter hit the jackpot all the way around. Malaya yelled out, and everyone laughed at her. You know you can't be calling nobody fine but me, my grandfather told her. Ah, baby, don't get jealous, all this goodness is for you, Ma told him, and Zilan said he was going to throw up. It was good to see that everyone was happy and enjoying themselves. Once the wedding was over, Sira and I were going to Paris for a week. Everyone planned on staying in Grand Turks for a few days, and then heading back to New York. The kids would be fine because Malai, Santiago, and my mother would be staying at our home along with the kids' nannies. It's time bro, you ready? Zilan asked. I have been ready, my brother, I stated. Alright, let's go get you married, Zell spoke as we walked out and took our places. The music began to play, Why I Love You. Major and Toyle walked in with me. Was the funniest thing ever. Meek was so pissed, that shit with her, I know his ass didn't want to walk down with her. He seemed alright though, I know they are feeling one another, I hope they work it out. Zilan and Ari walked down, and beautiful even with her baby bump. She looked dad-die, my mommy is coming up. You can see her now, and she is the flyest mommy ever. Carrie yelled out as she came down the aisle, throwing the flowers out. We all laughed at Carrie, because my baby was truly too cute for words. My special guest, and one of my good friends stood up and took the mic and I thought Ari was going to pass out. Oh my god, he is Sierra's favorite in the world loudly, and we burst out laughing. I don't think Ari said she could have held that in if she tried. The music started to play, and Sierra arrived in the archway as Anthony Hamilton sang Point of It All Ari, and Malai, Walton began. Add up to. Meet Sierra halfway. They walked her the rest of the way to give her away to me, she cried and pointed at Anthony Hamilton. My lady was out of this world beautiful, my heart was beating fast knowing that she would be mine was it for me. The wedding took about 45 minutes and Ci and I were officially husband and wife. How do you feel beautiful? I asked, my wife. Nothing could take this smile away. I'm grateful, my heart is full, and we are blessed, Ci stated. I love you, and I promise to keep that smile on your face every day of my life, I told her. Jules, we are ready, Zilan said. Come here baby, I want to give you your wedding gift, I told her as we walked outside where everyone was. Look up baby, I said to Ci, as a plane came down low enough for her to see it. Oh my god. You got me a plane? Sierra yelled, and everyone clapped. Damn, now that is how you get it. Ari yelled. You see the name? I asked her. Yes, it says beautiful air, Sierra cried. Because every time you are on that jet, there will always be beauty in the air. It is headed to the airport, and that is the jet we will take to Paris, I told her, and she continued to thank me. I don't need a thank you from my wife. When she married me, she allowed a billionaire to finesse her heart, and I will take care of it forever. Chapter 40 I swear these last couple of months have been nothing but amazing. Everything was good in the world. I was a week away from my due date and ready to have my daughter. Syrah and Jules was living their best life. They were so good together, and that man loved his wife. Their wedding was so amazing and beautiful. Grams was coming in town today, because it was so close to time for baby Gianna to be born. We decided to name her Gianna El Kassom. Zelan wanted to name her, and I was okay with it. Grams have been going back and forth to Cuba to spend time with Papa Santiago. He asked Grams to marry him and she said yes, so we have another wedding to plan. My Grams was doing her damn thing, he gave her a whole security team and now she really acting up. They love her ass too, she calls them Gangbang Crew 2.0. Zelan said you can't fuck with Grams in these streets, because her gangbang hand is strong. Toyle was coming over, and hanging out with me today. Zelan said he was going to put some food on the grill. It was going on 6 when Toya arrived, and she said she was staying the night. Zelan and Toya talked about what happened between her man and them. She apologized, and he told her it wasn't her fault. She tried to apologize to Meek, but he didn't want to hear shit from her. Hey best bitch. Toya said, when she came in the house. Hey Whiskey, how you doing these days? I haven't seen your ass in almost a month, Toy, I yelled. I know friend, I'm sorry I just been going through the motions. Shit is rough for me, I thought I had a friend in Meek but he not trying to hear shit from me. But it's all good. He can continue to do him. If he good on me, then I'm good on him, Toya stated. Toy, that man ain't trying to hear none of that, and you just can't blame him. He had to hoop your nigga ass, and I know a part of that is because he wanted to beat his ass. Not just for what Shad said to Zelan. It's because Shad is fucking the woman Meek really wants, I told her. Whatever, what's Zelan out there cooking, she asked. The normal shit. He needs to hurry because I'm hungry as hell, I said to her. Yo, your baby shower was the cutest shit ever, and why Zelan bought all that shit. Nobody else needed to bring a gift, because the daddy got everything. I mean that nigga left nothing in the store, Toya said, and I cracked up laughing. Zelan was so out of pocket, the baby has 2 rooms in the house. One is a nursery, and one he turned into a closet and if you can name it, I guarantee you Gianna, has it. The doorbell sounded it off, and Toyle went to answer it. When I saw who it was, I just shook my head because Zelan was a petty nigga. Hey Ari, what's up? Meek asked, as he walked in to give me a hug. Hey Meek, I'm good. How are you? I asked him, as I looked at his guest. Can't complain, this is Amiya, this is Ari and Toya, Meek nodded in Toya direction. Hi, Amiya, please have a seat. Meek, Z is on the patio grilling, I told him, and he walked off. I'm going to get me some wine, I'm going to need that shit, Toya said, getting up and going to the bar. Can I have a glass of wine, if you don't mind? Amiya said to Toya. Yeah, if you get up and fix it yourself, Toya stated being the hell rude. Toya, fix her a glass of wine. Amiya forgive my sis, she not in the best of moods today, I spoke. Girl, it's all good, I understand, Amiya replied. So, how long have you and Meek been dating? Toya asked Amiya, and I knew this little mean-ass petty girl was going to get messy. We have been dating for about a year, and I'm hoping we make it official real soon, Amiya said, and I thought Toy was going to lose her shit. Meek walked back in the house, and Toya's whole face looked as if she smelled something stink. Meek, why you didn't tell us you had a new boo? Toya asked him. Because, it's none of your damn business that's why. Meek said, and shit just went left. Nigga fuck you. It just asked a question. You don't have to get nasty with me. I no longer give a fuck about you, or what you got. I got a man, so being in your business is not what I'm doing. Toya yelled. You need to get your man some fucking manners. Deliver this message for me, anytime he want to see me I will show up. He doesn't have to go all over the city asking where I be at. I will roll up on him anytime. Just let him know he needs to be ready for what it is and will be. I don't think that bitch nigga ready for Meek. Meek roared, and pulled his girl up to walk out the door. Damn, he mad as hell. I said looking over at Toya. Girl, fuck Meek, Toya stated looking like she was ready to cry. I felt for my sis, but she was wrong on this one. She had Meek and didn't handle her business when it came to him. Ari, I'm going to head home, I will stop by tomorrow. She stated as she stood up to leave. Okay, friend I guess me and Zell will call it a night, I replied and walked her out. Everybody decided to leave, my baby asked when he came in the family room. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they did, the two of them just don't mix well together right now, I told him, and we went to get the food together so we could eat dinner. A couple of hours later, Zeelan and I was in bed, and he had his dick all in my guts. Babby, you need to slow down, oh shit this dick is so good. I screamed, and the way he was drilling my shit had me ready to leak a river. I wish I could, this shit is so fucking good, Zeelan groaned, in my ear as he continued his assault on my pussy. Oh fuck K, I'm coming babe one screamed, because it felt like something exploded and my husband was still moving in and out of me. Fuck K. Zeelan growled, just as a pain shot through me, and I felt like I was going to fucking die. One screamed, pulling away from Zeelan. Ari, what's wrong? He asked frantically. I think I'm in labor, when I came, I think my water broke, I cried out. You mean to tell me I shot loads of cum on my baby girl's head? Zeelan yelled as he helped me up to clean up really quick. Babe she is protected in the bag, you didn't come on her head. I yelled, as another pain shot through me. We got cleaned, threw on some clothes, and he got me to the hospital. Once, I was settled in, they told us that my contractions were 5 minutes apart, and I was 5 centimeters dilated. I don't know what time Grams is getting here, but I pray she hurry up. Even though I was in labor, I was excited to know that in the next few hours Zeelan and I were going to have a beautiful baby girl. Our little family would be complete, and I couldn't ask for anything better. I know that my daughter will never have to worry about me not loving her. There is nothing in this world that would come before her. I know my husband feels the same way. I know what Angela did to Ci and I was the most degrading shit, but I still prayed for her. I thank God for blessing me with such an amazing man. My life was good, and we are blessed. Chapter 41 Easy Land, Abe, are you comfortable? Yeah, can you get me some more ice chips? Ari groggily stated, just as Jules and Ci rushed in the room. Aw sis, it's time to have the baby. Ci stated excitedly. I'm ready to meet her, Ari told Sierra and they both started crying. Babe, you can't be getting all stressed out, I reminded her. Grams has made it, and should be here soon. Ma Simone and Tony are on their way as well, Sierra told us, and Ari was relieved she really wanted her grandmother here with us. Ari was having contractions and she could still feel them even after they gave her the medicine. The nurse came in and told us that she was dilating fast, and that they were going to call the doctor. They said the baby was already in position. My wife was everything to me, she was my damn entire heart. Her sitting here getting ready to have my daughter just did something to me. Watching her go through the motions made me love and respect her more than I ever have. I called Meek and Toil because they were the baby's godparents. They both said they were on the way. Tiana was being born into the best family a child could ever have. What's up everybody? Meek said when he walked in the room. I stood and gave him a brotherly hug, and so did you. Meek leaned down and kissed Ari on the cheek, and she smiled at him. About 10 minutes later, Toya and Grams walked in, and Ari was so happy she said she was ready to have our baby now. The doctor walked in saying that she wanted to check Ari out. Jules and Meek stood outside the door. I told my brother I wanted him by the door just as he allowed for me to hear my niece, and nephew being born. Fuck going to the waiting room. Okay, Ari, it's time to push this baby girl out. On your next contraction I want you to push. Here we go. Push Ari. Dr. Mason yelled out, and my wife pushed as hard as she could. Good job, baby, I whispered, rubbing her hair. Zelan, I'm not giving you no more babies. Ari yelled, as she pushed again. Girl, stop being a punk, and push my grandbaby out. Malai said, laughing, just as my mom walked in the room. I was glad she made it just in time to see her granddaughter enter the world. Ari, push, the doctor stated, and Ari pushed as if her life depended on it and my baby was halfway out. Push, 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 the nurse and doctor yelled, and Ari pushed until she was out of breath, but my baby was out and crying at the top of her lungs. My daughter was here. And my wife just cried, and I cried with her. I cut the cord, and they cleaned Tiana up, and laid her on Ari's chest. We kissed our baby girl and told her we loved her. Sierra, Grams, and my mother were taking so many pictures I didn't have to. Oh my goodness, this baby is so freaking beautiful, Ari. She looks like me, you, and Grams. She has so much hair, and those signature gray eyes, Sierra spoke. What she said was indeed true, Tiana looked just like them and she was beautiful. Everything was right in the world. Our daughter was healthy, and my wife was alright. My heart was indeed full, and I was in love with my daughter and my wife. Life was great. There is nothing more that I need or wanted. I got my happy ending, I think we all did. The Kassom family would like to thank y'all for taking this ride with us. We know it was some crazy shit along the way, but we couldn't give it to you any other way. Y'all keep supporting my girl K Renee, she gon' keep bringing y'all that firework all the time. Stay tuned for Meek and Toya. I know they shit gon' be blazing. We will step in that one and check y'all out. Peace, love, and blessings.
Oh, sorry. So, what did y'all think about this book? This I loved it. I can read it over and over again. I think when you continuously to read a book, you have to give yourself a break. But from reading it, I've read it so many times. But I'm still excited about the book. I love it. I need me a Jules or a Zealand. But I love it. Um, Now, the next book that we're going to get into is not going to happen today because I kept y'all on here for 2 hours to finish this book up. But we'll jump in that tomorrow. But if you stopped in, leave me a comment so I can at least acknowledge you. Subscribe, like, and comment. Um, and that'll be about it. We don't have nothing else. So I'm going to end this with find you a good book to read solo dolo. I'm not saying that I won't come back because I will come back, but just find you a good book to read till I come back, which will be tomorrow after I get off from my jobs. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing, and we out.